The Roman Empire, once the most powerful civilization on Earth, didn't fall in a single night. It crumbled over centuries, brought down by forces both within and beyond its borders. But why did this mighty empire collapse? Today, we uncover 10 shocking reasons behind the fall of Rome, and number 1 will leave you speechless. Rome's leaders were no longer the disciplined visionaries of the Republic. Instead, the empire became a breeding ground for bribery, corruption, and incompetence. Emperors rose to power through murder and betrayal, and the government became more about personal gain than public service. How could an empire survive when its rulers only cared about themselves? As the empire expanded, its economy spiraled into chaos. Endless wars drained the treasury, while inflation skyrocketed. Rome's currency became so worthless that people resorted to bartering for basic goods. An empire that once bathed in gold was now drowning in debt. Roman legions were once feared across the world, but by the 4th century, many of its soldiers weren't Romans at all. The empire relied on foreign mercenaries who had no loyalty to Rome. When the empire weakened, these mercenaries turned against their employers, accelerating its fall. Rome's borders stretched too far to defend. The empire faced constant invasions from Germanic tribes, the Huns, and other barbarian groups. In 410 AD, the unthinkable happened. Rome itself was sacked by the Visigoths, shaking the empire to its core. To manage its massive territory, the empire split into East and West. But instead of strengthening Rome, this division weakened it. The Western Roman Empire crumbled while the Eastern, known as the Byzantine Empire, survived for another 1,000 years. Was this split a fatal mistake? Some historians argue that the Roman people themselves were to blame. As Rome grew richer, its citizens grew lazier and more decadent. Civic duty gave way to pleasure-seeking, and the empire lost the discipline that had made it great. Deadly plagues swept through the empire, killing millions. The Antonine Plague alone may have killed up to 5 million people, weakening the army and the economy. With every outbreak, Rome grew weaker and its enemies grew bolder. Centuries of exploitation devastated Rome's environment. Overfarming led to soil depletion, and deforestation reduced resources for building and heating. Without a stable food supply, famine became a constant threat to Roman survival. At its height, the Roman Empire stretched from Britain to the Middle East. But defending such vast territory was impossible. The army was stretched too thin, and as enemies grew stronger, Rome could no longer hold its borders. The rise of Christianity changed Roman society forever. Some argue it weakened traditional Roman values, while others say it united people under a new faith. Either way, the old pagan empire could not survive in this new religious world. The fall of the Roman Empire wasn't caused by one thing. It was a perfect storm of greed, corruption, and outside threats. And as we look at the world today, we must ask, could modern empires face the same fate? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more historical deep dives.